A true Bruno Mars classic. We have Grenade and studio isolated stems. So they're super clear and all the original detail is there. Let's see what we can hear that we wouldn't otherwise be able to. Just a real quick tour of the music stems because it's fun. Got the kick. The rest of the drums. Bass. Oh, there's a punch. I love hearing stuff like that. Piano. The tuning isn't completely perfect, and that's partly what gives it its edge. I don't think that piano is an acoustic piano, but that bass is an acoustic bass, and you can hear the mild intonation variances that gives it a lot of character. Often, Bruno Mars' instrumental arrangements are so simple. And the writing is also simple yet highly refined. And that's part of the charm of Bruno Mars. Let's explore these vocals.
Easy come, easy go. That's just how you live. Oh, take it all, but you never give. Should've known you was trouble from the first kiss. Had your eyes wide open. Why were they open? Gave you all I had in.
If you listen to Bruno talk, you notice he talks like he sings and sings like he talks. That natural, airy rasp is present all the time. It's just part of who he is. But what he does with it when he sings, how he uses dynamics, how he varies his breath pressure so suddenly and adjusts his placement in the midst of that, can give us a lot of clues as to why his voice is always so musical.
Should've known you.
Right there. Hear how he's abandoning that note down into Fry?
Should've known you was trouble from the first kiss. Had your eyes wide open.
There's this sense that he's grounding in Fry. You was trouble. Oh, of course I'm exaggerating it. But just trying that with our own voices, even though we're not going to sound anything like or as good as Bruno, gives us a sense for the types of coordinations Bruno has developed in his voice.
Should've known you was trouble from the first kiss. Had your eyes wide open. Why were they open? Gave you all I had.
A very Michael Jackson-esque type breath reset there.
Wide open.
Totally in rhythm.
Wide open. Why were they open? Gave you all I had and you tossed it in the trash. You tossed it in the trash, you did. To give me all your love is all I ever ask. Cause what you don't understand is I'd catch a grenade.
Okay, let's get into the chorus in a second, but listen to the heat he puts on here.
To give me all your love is, to give me all your love is.
There's a push and an added intensity to get that heat and that grit. But there's also actually a holding back at the same time. To give, not to give. Then to give, then combine them. To give, to give me all your love. Oh, oh.
To give me all your love is all I ever ask. Cause what you don't understand is I'd catch a grenade for you. Yeah.
I like Catch. He does that again on Catch.
I'd catch a grenade.
Catch.
I'd catch a grenade for you. Yeah. Throw my hand on a blade for you. Yeah. I'd jump in front of a train for you. Yeah. You know I'd do anything for ya.
And you can hear him doing that on all of these more closed, backwardly placed notes.
You know I'd do anything for ya.
Do is that same placement that we covered before.
You know I'd do anything for ya. Oh, I would go through.
Love that run.
I would go through all this pain. Take a bullet straight through my brain.
This part here.
Take a bullet.
Listen to pain.
Go through all this pain.
Pain, not pain, pain. He inserts an H in there and sort of sighs into the word, making it more painful feeling.
I would go through all this pain.
And then all this pain.
I would go through all this pain. Take a bullet straight through my brain. Yes, I would die for you, baby, but you won't do the same.
So taking some of what Bruno does and putting it in just speech level engagement in our own voices helps you not only appreciate the mastery of his phrasing, but it also makes things seem a bit more accessible. This passage is such a great example of that.
Would go through all this pain.
Would go through all this pain. Just try that a few times. Would go through all this pain. Would go through all this pain. And then maybe try singing that passage in your own range, in a place that's comfortable for you, but with those same articulations. Doesn't even have to be the same notes. Would go through all this pain. Would go through all this pain. Would go through all this pain. You can hear it. It gives you that flair that oftentimes you miss because you're just listening to or just going for the notes. If you'd like help playfully and non-judgmentally stumbling through finding new possibilities with your own voice, click the link below and join my free course in the pinned comment or video description. I'll help you pull things out of your voice you never thought were possible and you never knew were there.
Would go through all this pain. Take a bullet straight through my brain. Yes, I would die for you, baby, but you won't do the same. No, 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 no.
Beautiful.
Black, black, black and blue. Beat me till I'm numb. Tell the devil I said, hey, when you get back to where you're from. Mad woman, bad woman, that's just what you are. Yeah, you'll smile in my face, then rip the brakes out my car.
There's another one.
Bad woman, that's just what you are. Yeah.
That's just what you are. That's just what you are. Not, that's just what you are. That's just what you are. You grow it from a fry. That's just what you are. Put notes to it. That's just what you are. That's just what you are. That's just what... There's a new articulation inspired by Bruno, and it wasn't difficult. The problem when people try to sing like Bruno is that they go for his notes and his tone, not his articulations. We're never going to get his notes and his tone the way Bruno gets it. It's so incredibly unique and awesome. But if we go for these little nuances and articulations and flares that he does, that he throws in, that's a big part of why we like his notes and his overall tone, because of how he's shrouded it and surrounded it with all of this finesse. Yes, I said finesse.
Bad woman, that's just what you are. Yeah, you'll smile in my face, then rip the brakes out my car. Gave you all I had and you tossed it in the trash. You tossed it in the trash, yes you did.
Love it. Hear the little squeak at the end?
You did. You did.
Did.
Did. To give me all your love is all I ever ask. 'Cause what you don't understand is
throws away what?
What you don't
What?
What you don't understand is I'd catch a grenade for ya. Throw my hand on a blade for ya. I'd jump in front of a train for ya. You know I'd do anything for ya. Oh, I would go through all this pain. Take a bullet straight through my brain. Yes, I would die for you, baby, but you won't do the same.
Now, these harmonies are just wonderful.
Same. If my body was on fire, ooh, you'd watch me burn down in flames.
They've got the lows removed from those harmonies. Even though there's some low notes in there, the low frequencies are removed. So they kind of float over Bruno's voice, even though they're in a similar vocal range. Here, the pitches sort of go a little sharper as it progresses there. That means it's not completely ratcheted down with tuning. I think there is subtle tuning here, but they left him alone enough to breathe pitch-wise.
You said you love me, you're a liar, 'cause you never, ever, ever did, baby.
Another wonderful squeaky exit there.
Baby, but darling, I still catch a grenade for you.
Listen to how he lightens up on that highest note. He brings the grit and aggression prior to it, and then lightens on the top note. This is counter to what lots of vocalists try to do with those high notes or those money notes. Oftentimes, they sort of sacrifice the notes before and then really power up to the high note, and that is a recipe for failure. Most really fine-tuned and skilled singers will create the illusion of intensity on a high note as they build using the notes just prior, and he's doing that perfectly here.
But darling, I still catch a grenade for you.
He releases into a light, high note after the build-up.
But darling, I still catch a grenade for you. Throw my hand on a blade for you. I jump in front of a train for you.
It's also way more sustainable live, because you don't have to hit it with all you got.
Train for you. You know I'd do anything for you. Oh, I would go through all this pain. Take a bullet straight through my brain. Yes, I would.
Beautiful. I like this little ha in there.
All this pain. Take a bullet straight through my brain. Yes, I would die for you, baby, but you won't do the same. No, you won't do the same.
And here,
The same.
that's a head voice note,
No, you won't do the same.
even though it's the lowest note in the passage.
No, you won't do the same.
No, you won't do the same. Oh. How many times have you thought of doing that? The lowest note in the phrase is the head voice note. Yes.
You wouldn't do the same.
Oh.
You wouldn't do the same.
Really belting out same and then abandoning into his head voice.
Do the same.
Same. Whew, that's difficult because you get all this breath pressure build up and then you have to somehow get the coordination right after breaking, after like audibly breaking. You're not masking your break or anything.
The same.
And he does it super fast. Same. Whoa. Same.
Oh, you never do the same.
There it is. The same.
The same. No.
For more on the challenging yet inspiring style of Bruno Mars, check out this playlist. And again, if you would like help learning how to play with your voice and experiment with it in a non-judgmental way, click the link below in the pinned comment or video description and join my free singing course. I'll help you pull things out of your voice you never knew were there.